I'm taking steps to make the divorce final.
You can't.
Well, I
Mama
can.
loves you.
Yeah.
I care for you.
Ask her the question that you called her for. You think my mom calls you a hooker, so ask her.
I don't.
Ask her.
She tells me I'm using you.
I don't like the way things came with you and Michael, and my question to you would be, why would you even do this to Michael? Why did you do this?
I want you to know that I was honest to Michael and I came with right feelings. But the hell we went through with Michael.
In the roller coaster reality TV world, few rides were as wild as Mike and Natalie's relationship on 90 Day Fiance. Picture a relationship with more twists than a pretzel factory. Ultimately, their tumultuous journey ended in a fiery breakup and a divorce that left fans gasping. Buckle up, because we are about to get inside the tumultuous relationship of Natalie and Mike.
They had a baby, and they named me the godfather. His wife's best friend, they named the godmother. When Svetlana showed me pictures of Natalie, I thought at first sight that she was absolutely beautiful.
Mike and Natalie's relationship began with promise. They met through mutual friends and quickly bonded over their shared dreams of family and love. Their online romance blossomed, leading Mike to visit Natalie in Ukraine. Amidst the picturesque landscapes, their connection seemed like a fairy tale until reality set in.
Because what you did,
What did I do?
you lied to me
About what?
about a lot of stuff.
I think if you asked, 100 women if they have a guy friend, it'd probably almost be 100. In Natalia's country, it's unusual for guys to have friends that are girls, and it's very unusual for girls to have guy friends.
The couple married in April 2020. Following Natalie's move across the pond to the US, however, for her, it was a culture shock of epic proportions. Landing in the States, she was greeted not just by jet lag, but also by Mike's posse of friendly female companions. Mike, on the other hand, also wasn't too impressed by her views.
Was jealous to my ex-husband because he never gave me a reason. You gave me many reasons.
You are extremely jealous. Why are you so jealous?
And it's funny because I'm much beautiful than you.
Your beauty is ugly.
Really?
It is, okay?
When Natalie and Mike first crash-landed on season 7 of 90 Day Fiance, their contrasting worlds were a recipe for romantic turbulence. From the stark weather contrasts to Mike's rural lifestyle, everything felt alien to Natalie, and her struggle to adapt led to cold feet, with doubts beginning to creep in like uninvited guests at a wedding.
You're ignoring me instead of working on me and you. We are physically right here. You don't care about me.
For Mike and Natalie, the true war zone was the quest for familial harmony. While lifestyle differences and interests were battlegrounds, the fiercest combatant was none other than Mike's formidable mother, Trish. Right from the get-go, Trish viewed Natalie with a skepticism that could curdle milk.
What is your impression about me, and what did I do to make you feel that way?
You do not treat Michael kindly,
What are you talking about?
and you be mean to him all the time.
Trish, what he buys? Food for me to survive until I get work permit?
But things were about to go nuclear. The simmering tension between Natalie and Trish exploded when accusations flew faster than Thanksgiving dinner rolls. Apparently, Trish had unleashed a barbed comment, branding Natalie a gold digger, a claim that promised a confrontation hotter than Mike's favorite chili.
Ask her the question that
I
you called her
asked.
for. You
I
think my
practically
mom calls
use
you a
you.
hooker, so ask her.
I don't.
Ask her.
She tells me I'm using you.
Came close to calling you a hooker or anything else. You need to understand that. Why I get mad at you is because you don't be nice to my son.
Now it was Trish's turn to take center stage. She not only defended her icy demeanor, but also threw shade at Natalie's wavering commitment to her marriage. Apparently, Natalie's dedication to Mike was on thin ice, and Trish was determined to expose the cracks.
Because it's all about what you want to do and when you want to do it. And if it doesn't go your way, you be mean all the time. You can't tell me that you love him. I don't believe for a second that you love him.
Mike then threw his hat into the ring as well, reminding Natalie that he was no pauper. In his eyes, Natalie was the villain, irresponsible and ungrateful for his efforts. Will this be a couple's retreat or a relationship kamikaze mission?
Here's the deal.
You want to get into this, it's going to be bad, Natalie. First Christmas. How many gifts did I get you, Natalie? Tell, what did you do with all the lovely gifts I got you? Please. Took all the gifts that I gave you for Christmas. You went to your best friend's house and gave it to her and her whole family for Christmas gifts?
Well, simmering tensions and clashing personalities proved too much for Mike and Natalie. Their love story went up in flames faster than a sequoia in a wildfire, officially splitting in 2021 in the happily ever after tell-all. But hold on. Natalie and Mike didn't immediately finalize their divorce, which meant the drama wasn't over just yet.
Before we go, Mike and Natalie, we just want to know, is this relationship over?
Yeah.
Mike says yes. Natalie?
Yes.
The drama spilled over into the single life where Natalie set her sights on a new beau, Josh. Sparks flew initially, but let's be honest, with Natalie's interesting personality, everyone could practically hear the wedding march screeching to a halt.
What's going on, Natalie? Oh my God. I don't know. I really like Trish a lot. I think this is
And the history repeated itself for Natalie. Despite a promising start, her romance with Josh fizzled out faster than a reality TV proposal. Let's be honest, who didn't see it coming? Well, Natalie was single again, and 90 Day Fiance The Single Life was about to serve up a whole new season of juicy entanglements.
Наташа, как теперь ты? Ты в порядке?
I'm single, 38, in LA. Alone. I'm definitely not at the best place after all what's happened. I broke up with Josh about a month ago.
After back-to-back failed relationships, Natalie was single again and was back home with mom. Talk about a reality check. Depression hung heavy in the air, thicker than borscht simmering on the stove. But wait, just when Natalie's feeling like a wilted sunflower, mom unveils a surprise that might just turn her frown upside down.
Поешь, Наташа, тебе станет легче. Вот. Детка моя золотая, родная моя, все будет хорошо, все пройдет. Все это временно.
Я не вижу себя в свои 38 лет снова встречаться с кем-то, строить какие-то отношения.
Я сама позвонила Майклу и пригласила его сюда. Это так нечестно со стороны Джоша. Это. И он приедет.
Mama know best, or at least that's what Natalie's mom hoped. Seeing her daughter drowning in post-breakup blues, she hatched a bold plan. Remember that unfinalized divorce? Natalie's mother was dusting it off and dialing Mike's number again. But could this be the spark that reignites Natalie's love life?
Он заулыбался и сказал, что радостно приедет. Ну, ты рада?
Серьезно, мам?
Да, серьезно. Ну, это был короткий разговор, я же плохо знаю английский.
Да я не знаю, я в шоке, я не ожидала.
Despite the epic meltdowns between Mike and Natalie, Natalie's mother had a secret handshake with Mike. She extended the olive branch, inviting Mike over, and to much surprise, he accepted it. As for Natalie, surprise quickly melted into a glimmer of hope for another shot at love.
Even though Mike is still my husband, I haven't seen him more than over a year. Я готова с ним помириться. В всяком случае, увидеться, узнать, как он. Мама, дай бог Майкл что-то хорошее нам скажет.
Butterflies erupted in Natalie's stomach faster than popcorn kernels in a hot pan. Mom, ever the optimist, packed her can-do attitude, and the duo embarked on a quest to reunite with Mike. The nervous excitement hung thick in the air.
I'm excited and I'm nervous. I'm kind of, oh God. I'm thinking in my head what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna look. Oh God. Mike is arriving today and he's meeting us at the farmer's market in town. But getting back together with Mike wouldn't be as easy as Mom would think.
Mom's got her fingers crossed tighter than a pretzel. She dreamed of a happy ending for Natalie and Mike. A picture-perfect family portrait despite their clashing personalities. But let's be real, folks, because this reunion was about as smooth as a dirt road.
Чтобы они сдружились, чтобы все-таки опять была семья. Дружная семья и с ребенком. Так счастлив. Сегодня мы встретились с Майклом. Мне очень хочется, чтобы когда они поговорят наедине, вдвоем.
The moment of truth arrives. Natalie and Mom finally faced off with Mike. Natalie's scowls were immediately replaced by sunshine smiles as soon as she met him. Mike accepted her flower and even threw his arms open for a hug with Natalie's a really nice gesture considering her recent fling with another guy.
Майкуши. Ура! О, Майкуша, дорогой, ты мой, ты дорогой. Все хорошо.
You got me flowers? Well, thank you. Good to see you.
However, the ultimate hurdle remained. Will Mike's formidable mother Trish welcome Natalie back with open arms? Or is the frost still clinging to their relationship like a stubborn winter chill? Natalie, desperate for a family truce, tried her best to charm Trish. But her icy demeanor suggested she might be a tougher nut to crack than a Siberian walnut.
We're having this beautiful moment. And all of a sudden, Trish walks in.
What a bitch.
Trish looked at me like as a person who could take her son from her. I have a present for you.
Oh boy.
Despite Natalie's valiant attempts to win her over, Trish remained an unbreachable fortress. The saga in 90 Day Fiance, the single life, continued as Trish started the confrontation right from the get-go. Mike, on the other hand, just stood there as a spectator.
Well, thank you, Natalie. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
I'm sorry.
I don't like the way things came with you and Michael, and my question to you would be, why would you even do this to Michael? Why did you do this?
Awkward silence hung heavy in the air. Natalie was unable to explain why she had left Mike and, well, the entire Josh situation. To Mike, it was all pretty heartbreaking and his mother just couldn't wrap her head around it. A gaping hole left by unanswered questions. Will Natalie finally come clean? Or will her silence sink this reconciliation attempt?
She left me, and I just kind of like closed myself off the world of the broken heart from her son. My mom's got questions, and it's just a matter of whether we're going to get answers or not.
Natalie attempted to mend fences, but her words backfired, sparking a verbal explosion from Trish. The formidable mother-in-law threw reality checks like confetti at a Formula One race, accusing Natalie of only using Mike as a one-way ticket to the States.
You totally used Michael. That's all you did, was use him to get to America. And then still, out of the kindness of his heart, because he is such a kind guy.
I'm sorry.
I just don't know why you would pretend to love somebody so much that you come over here.
Natalie scrambles to defend herself, but her justifications fall flatter than a souffle at a wind tunnel. Trish raises a skeptical eyebrow, her gaze as sharp as a laser pointer.
I want you to know that I was honest to Michael and I came with right feelings. But the hell we went through with Michael, didn't want anymore, destroy myself. So I step away.
I believe whatever she's telling me is not really the truth.
And then it was enough with the skirmishes. Trish, ever the master strategist, cut right to the chase and threw down the ultimate question: what exactly did Natalie want? The air hung thick with anticipation. Did Natalie have a plan, or was she content to let Mike call the shots?
I was hurt emotionally, and I'm sorry if I disappointed him.
You need to get your ass back here, and you need to act like a wife. And if you're not going to be married, you need to file for divorce.
If Mike won't divorce, we divorce. If Michael would like to give me a chance, I would consider coming back.
Love's embers were definitely cooled down for Mike, and he was seeing things pretty practically by then. Discovering Natalie's detour into dating life while still married threw a wrench in his plans. It was heartbreaking for Mike, and he was about to get real about it.
You're still a married woman, and you shouldn't be doing that.
You know, I was here waiting and waiting and waiting by myself, you know, and then like I find out you're dating. Let's reverse roles. Let's say I went and dated a bunch of women. You would get jealous just going to dinner when I ordered from the waitress from you.
Following the epic confrontation, Season 3 took a dramatic turn. In an emotional atmosphere, Natalie begged for another chance, but Mike's heart remained a guarded fortress. Doubt lingered like a stubborn fog, obscuring the path forward. Will they rekindle the flame? Or will their emotional roller coaster come to a screeching halt?
I want to come back. Think on it, okay?
I don't know what else to say.
Nothing. We said a lot, Michael, please. I just want to chill. I can't.
Season 4 of The Single Life threw Natalie and her mom back into the spotlight, both desperate to salvage the marriage. It looked like Natalie had finally woken up and smelled the borscht, realizing the value of what she had almost thrown away.
Майкл, дорогой, я тебе очень благодарна. Спасибо. Мне было очень приятно встретиться и благодарю тебя.
I need to finally make right decision. One right decision can change my life.
With a heart full of hope and maybe a sprinkle of desperation, Natalie dived down memory lane. She replays their meet cute, those spark-filled first moments, yearning to rewind time and recreate them again.
Michael gave me feeling like I'm a queen of the world, the most beautiful woman on earth. Me and Michael haven't talked that much since Mike helped my mom to get to America, so I don't know what he will tell me. You should have seen Michael's eyes when he first saw me. It was like that.
The tables were turned, and the ball was in Mike's court. Natalie's relentless pronouncements about her newfound moment of realization felt less like heartfelt confessions and more like a desperate plea. The weight of the past hung heavy in the air for Mike. Will he succumb to her pleas and give their love another shot?
What I wanted, like, from early beginning that I came to America, I wanted family. I lost something really important, much more than money, work, much more than career or anything like that. And I feel like you and I, we never had a chance because the COVID started, it was really hard on us.
Yeah.
Although Mike's face was a locked book, his clenched jaw spoke volumes. A bombshell was about to explode, and Natalie's was in the blast zone.
It feels like it's now or never. I'm extremely nervous. Honestly, inside of me, I'm whole like that.
Natalie took a deep breath and finally popped the ultimate question, are we giving this another try? Mike's response might have left Natalie reeling, but for viewers who had witnessed their roller coaster romance, it was not at all surprising.
Would we consider ever coming back and have a child together?
No,
No. Why?
because I'm ready to move on, Natalie.
Mike finally took center stage, ready to unleash a torrent of emotions. Years of frustration bubbled over as he recounted the emotional turmoil Natalie had caused. Desperate for a lifeline, Natalie stammered out justifications, but they rang hollow in the face of his pain. The damage was irreparable.
We've been separated for years. The only thing I ever wanted was to have a family.
But I still love you. I care for you.
You've had a relationship with other people. No.
What do you mean with other people? It was only one guy, Josh. That's it.
The hammer finally fell. Mike delivered the crushing blow, announcing his decision to finalize their long overdue divorce. The weight of his words settled on Natalie, disbelief clouding her features. It was a brutal reality check, a stark reminder of the consequences of her actions.
I'm taking steps to make the divorce final.
You can't.
Well, I
Mama
can.
loves you.
Yeah.
I care for you. We know each other for 7 years, and you're my family, and I'm gonna fight for you. I'm not letting you just like that out of my life. It's not gonna happen.
The news struck Natalie like a physical blow. Emotions, long simmering beneath the surface, erupted in a full-blown meltdown. The scene was a tragic culmination of their tumultuous journey. But yeah, it was something that was bound to happen.
It's your final word.
This is my final word?
Okay. I need to take a moment.
The curtain finally closed on their dwindling love story. Within no time of the divorce being finalized, Mike took to social media flaunting his new girlfriend on Instagram. As of June 2024, he remains with this new love, leaving Natalie to pick up the pieces and ponder what might have been. What do you think about Natalie's antics and the chaos in their relationship? Was Mike just as much to blame? Or was Natalie really stirring the pot to a whole new level? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on this tumultuous duo. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed the drama. Subscribe for more fiery 90-Day Fiancé insights.